talk about the 5 ClickUp tips every user should know. Having worked with ClickUp since 2018, I know how easy it is to get lost in all the features of ClickUp. So today I want to show you those 5 tips that seriously everybody should know. And make sure to watch till the end because we also got some fun tricks in there to really make using ClickUp more enjoyable and efficient for you. Number 1, subtasks versus checklists. This is a question that regularly comes up and I really want to address this today. Let's start with checklists. Checklists are really simple. As the name says, it's a yes or no question. Is it done? Is it not done? Really that simple. Check it off, assign it, and that's about it that you can do with checklists. Whereas in subtasks are managed really similar to the main task, which means they can have full-on statuses, they can have due dates, they can have priorities, they can have your date created, task ID, comments, lists. There's so much that you can do with subtasks that allows you to manage the subtasks just like you would manage a main task. Sounds good? Okay. Now that we got that one, number 2 of tips every ClickUp user should know. Don't delete. Don't delete. Don't delete. Did I mention don't delete? So what do we do instead? Archive. There is rarely ever a need to delete anything. If you just did a messed up list and you just played around with something, there might be a use to delete something. However, in your workflow, don't ever delete anything. If you archive it, you always can bring it back. Really simple by going into your space settings and just show all the things you archived. Which now brings me to number 3 of my tips every ClickUp user should know. You have a trash can. Look at that. There is a trash can. And yes, everything you might have accidentally deleted will be in this trash can for 30 days. There's a couple of things that do not make it in the trash can. So again, do not delete, archive. And with that, if you accidentally delete something, you always can restore it. Now here's a fun one before we come to the one that seriously can screw up your workspace. As you can see in my trash can, emojis everywhere. If you don't know me, I love me some emojis. I have the Chrome extension called Joy Pixel, which allows me to easily grab emojis. And look at this, we have emojis everywhere. You can use emojis in your list names, in your space names, in your task names, in your whatever. There is so many different use cases for emojis where we have used it to visually be able to tell who's the account manager with a client, to just easily allow us to determine of what is the list without having to read it. There is so many ways to use emojis. Go have fun. And number 5, we have status versus stages, which seriously, if not implemented, can screw up your workspace in the long run. Quick, status is somebody actively working on it. To do, in progress, waiting internal, waiting external, proof, complete, or a variation of those. Now, what are stages? Stages are there to tell you the process your task is going through. Not if somebody is actively working on it, but the progress your task is doing. As an example, technically it's a drop-down field within ClickUp. That's all it is because one choice. That's why it's a drop-down field. And to give you a really hands-on idea of what those stages could be, video production, you got the ideation stage, you got the prep stage, all the stuff, the research, the SEO. Now we need to record the video. We need to edit the video. We need to SEO and optimize everything. It is scheduled, it is published, and it is ready to be repurposed. Those are stages. Those are not actively what's happening. I can be in a stage of edit, meaning the video is in the editing stage, yet it is stuck with the team and they can't do anything because they need feedback from the client. That is where the differentiation is, and this is a really, really big one because trying to manage your team and your workload will depend on your statuses being active, or it will be a mess and you have no idea what's going on. Now, if you want to learn more about ClickUp and how to run your business more efficiently, I'll recommend watching the Getting Started with ClickUp playlist and subscribe, because you really don't want to miss the next videos coming up.